Hey, I am coaching a girls softball team this year and having a great time, right? But there are days when it's awesome and there's a big win and our girls are all pumped up and everything's cool. And then there's other days when the errors occur, right? And we can't field the ball, we can't catch the ball, we can't throw the ball, we can't hit the ball. Those days. Have you ever had a day like that? And you get disappointed and you get down and it's easy to let yourself get in this, well, the dumps, right? When bad things happen and things aren't going the way that we hope they are. And there was a prophet in the Old Testament. His name was Elijah, and he's one of the greatest prophets ever in the history of the Old Testament, right? He did miracles. He was close to God. He was the guy at that point. And he had just had this incredible victory over the prophets of Baal, but there was an evil king and queen in power, Ahab and Jezebel. And Jezebel said, you know what, Elisha, since you had the prophets of Baal, my guys, killed, I'm going to kill you. And Elijah was terrified. And he took off running, him and his servant. They ran into the hills, and finally, after a while, Elijah just said, you know what, buddy, stay here. I'm going into the desert by myself. And he went in and he found this broom tree and he laid down under it. And he said, you know what, God, I just want to die. I'm tired. I'm beat. I don't think I can go on anymore. Just let me die. And he fell asleep underneath of that tree. And a little while later, he woke up and there was an angel who had given him some food, bread, and a jar of water laying there beside his head. And he sat up and he ate and drank, and then he fell back asleep again. And a little while later, the angel woke him up again, and there was more bread and more water. And he ate and he drank. And then he traveled 40 more days into the wilderness, and where he finally found a cave, and he went into that cave. And there's more to that story later, but the purpose of this is God provided for him. He was beat, he was disappointed, he was discouraged, he was down. And I mean, I've never been to a point where I say, hey, God, just let me die. I'm so disappointed and discouraged. But he was at that point. And God said, you know what? I'm not done with you yet, Elijah. There's incredible things that you're going to do through the power of my name, and I'm going to prepare you for your future. When we get disappointed and discouraged and get down because things aren't going the way that we want them to or that we expect them to, we need to come to God. We need to pray that he will provide for us and strengthen us and give us the wisdom and the courage and the stamina that we need to move forward. Because when we do that, when we give him all that we are, when we say, here I am, God, take me, use me, he provides for us, right? Just like Elijah got that food, he got that water, God provides for us in our moment of need and strengthens us. We need to have the faith that we can go to him and say, God, take me, use me, fill me with your spirit, let me move forward, and let me bring glory to your name. And when we do that, God answers, and he provides for us. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen. Amen.